Hey, Stop for Comps Toons. We're here, we're sweating, but not as bad as they are back in Texas where this boat came from, all the way from darn near Galveston, 18 and a half hours. This is a new record. I think it was 1,277 miles. It got trailered all the way up to Michigan for us to restore it. 1997 Lowe, U-shaped pontoons, fishing style layout. This is getting all new everything. You're not gonna recognize it. It's got a lot of cool customizations for the type of fishing that they do. Let's take a look at how it's starting, and then we'll take you through the process and show you what we end up with. Everything's wrapped up. My customers are on their way, and this is going all the way back down to Texas, darn near to the Gulf. Let's walk through it, show you everything we did, and kind of give you that idea of what's possible if you're redoing your own pontoon boat when we're talking about taking it all the way down to the bare bones and putting it back together the way that you want it to be laid out and function. This has the beige railing kit from pontoonstuff.com, but you'll see we modify things a bit. On the front here, we have our docking lights. This is something, if you're adding docking lights and you're not sure where to put them, especially on a fishing boat like this, totally fine. Put them into your front deck trim. I hide them behind the nose cone here in this bow eye, because that way, if I hit something, I'm not gonna take out my light. If I had it over here, I might hit a pylon or a dock post or something, and I could crack my light, but here, that light's protected because it's right behind my nose cone. We have wall-mounted LED lights on each side. A couple big things fishing related on this, and maybe it's not even fishing for you, but just having an electric anchor. So this auto deploys. When it hits the bottom, it turns off. But if your boat's drifting and it needs more line and tension is added, it's gonna feed out a little bit more line until it gets to the point where there's not so much tension. It's kind of like an auto anchor design. We got an 80-pound Tarova that's got iPilot, spot lock, jog mode, all the bells and whistles on that one. My customer provided these. These are multi-bar. We've got 6 rod holders up front, 6 in the back. You'll see the other fishing seats in the back in a second here. Oh, did I mention that we put new pontoons on this boat? Yeah, so if you're wondering, I've got small diameter pontoons, but the rest of the framework is fine. You can swap pontoons on boats. They're a scratch and dent, but they've been pressure checked at the factory before they went out. Let's walk around and check out the back of the boat. Over on the port side pontoon, we've got our intake for our washdown pump, which is up on the back of the boat. We'll show you that in a second. We did the stainless steel side entry ladder because we needed this multi-bar to go right in the back here. So with the side ladder, I know you're looking at these things and you're wondering how sturdy are these? Super sturdy. They lever against the pontoon. I can stand on here, easy to climb up. We've got the railing here if I need it. Heck, I got the multi-bar. These things are so beefy, I could use this to help me up too. Stow's nice and easy, just folds right up. And it usually rides next to the captain's chair, right behind the captain's chair inside the boat. Let's head in, show you the interior, how it's designed for comfort and cruising, and then we'll talk about our battery systems that we have in this boat. Coming in that front gate, we've got a couple couches here, 30-inch corner, 28-inch bench with an armrest, butts right up to the console there. So enough seating for a couple people or one person to kick back, kick their feet up. We've got a rectangle table in the middle, and I'll show you why this is really neat. In terms of this design, it looks like it crowds things, but it's really not bad. I'm gonna show you why. We got a 30-inch corner, 28 bench with a lean back. We're gonna kick this door open, and yeah, a lot of times that door might hit, but all you gotta do when you're boarding, unboarding, walking around the table is turn it. Just like that, comes in. I drop the door into a second catch down here, and now to walk around the table, all I gotta do is turn it as I walk, and it's good to go. But think about it, when you're on the boat, how much getting up and moving around are you doing? Not a whole lot. So once you're in here, you can sit down, hang out, comfortable seating. That table is not gonna move now. Got cup holders, everything ready to go. We have lean back to lean back, 38-inch bench, so bigger, 28 corner, and then a 28 bench here that houses some batteries, and a triangle table. The reason for that triangle table, if you're always fighting a big round table or rectangle table, this allows me to walk right through here without the table impeding in my passage. New gauge panel, switch panel, little pocket cell phone charger, really cool setup there. And typical accessories, we've got our navigation light switch, our horn, we've got a captain switch for that anchor. We have our headlights or docking lights, and then we put our fish finder on a switch, we put our chargers on a switch, so that tells you that lights up, as well as these chargers. And there are several chargers underneath. We have 2 different chargers underneath the seats. Those are also powered by this switch. And then our stereo is powered on that last switch. Bluetooth stereo from Deckmate turns on automatically when I turn that switch on. And keep in mind that is the large helm. This is an 8-foot wide boat, but still plenty of room to walk through here. Never had a complaint about that being too tight to walk through, pass by. So here's where things get really cool. We've got a dual battery system in here, which is running to a 4-position switch on the outside. So I can run my starting battery, my deep cycle, or both together. It's gonna help keep things topped off and charged. But that's a really awesome addition if you're gonna be parking and you wanna run your stereo, your lights, other things, so you can save your number 1 battery, set it to 2 on your house battery or deep cycle, and then you're not gonna drain that starting battery when it's time to go home. This right here is a switch for our wash down pump, which is underneath this seat, and the hose is right out here. So really cool addition. This is gonna give them the ability to hose down the deck, their cutting board up top here for bait, a little bit of everything. Speaking of, this is the fuel tank back here. You notice there's no sun deck pad. We eliminated that. We kind of just customized what we could. Yeah, there's a few holes here, but that's not gonna hurt anything. That's where the sun deck would have hinged. But what we're able to do now is get these fishing seats in the back here. Wash down pump, space to walk around, those multi-bars. Makes it a fishable place. And then this is a high density polyethylene, HDPE cutting board on top. That's a wrap on this boat. I'm sending it home right now. I think my customers are here. We're gonna get this out of here, get it on the road home so they can take it fishing. Keep in mind, everything that you see on this boat in terms of furniture, flooring, railings, all of the goodies, the electrical, all from pontoonstuff.com.